If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. That's the team. Yes, I still haven't bought Alisson. Why? To be honest, I begrudge paying 20k more than what I could have done the other day. My fault, no one else's, but now he's worth more than what he was the other day, and I can't bring myself to buy him. First game, my god, how frustrating this game was. We'll talk about it in a second. So, I really don't like your new clickbaity titles. We'd be watching the video anyway. That's a lie. You would, I agree. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't work that way. To be fair, you can tell if it's a clickbaity title because of the French red pick I put a wink face. Those who know me, know. So if you watch the series, you know we didn't get Griezmann. Those who don't watch the series may have watched it, liked what they saw, and decided to watch on, and will watch others. And to be fair, yesterday's was clickbaity, but at the same time, no, it wasn't, because we packed him again, and it was Suarez, and it was 2 in 2 episodes, which is not something that happens that often. Not that it's that impressive, but still, I apologise. From now on, the titles will go back to being really mundane, boring titles. You have my word. Oliver says you have 1.5 million coins. You can buy Neymar. You are correct. I can. However, A, it's a first owner road to glory. B, I need to buy Alisson, which is the only one player that I'm allowing myself to buy. Still haven't got round to doing it, like I said at the beginning. But I will do, because chemistry is a thing that's in the back of my mind constantly when things aren't going my way, even though it's not. It's just me being bad at the game. This guy, by the way, I don't know how he scored 3, but that's irrelevant. He was defending with his strikers. Like, what I mean by that, look who I bring on. Look who I bring on. Diogo Jota. He's on the pitch. What does it mean? Is he going to do anything? First touch of the ball, drives into the penalty area, wait for it, plays it across, bang. He's just got an assist off the bench, and that assist could potentially win us the game. Diogo Jota, now an 83 rated. You're going to see a little bit more of him coming off the bench because I actually prefer to bring him on instead of Carrasco. So until we do João Felix in particular, he's actually going to be a super sub that comes on as a cam instead of Depay if Depay gets to the point where he's absolutely shattered. I don't know how Mbappe did that, but he did, and I was very happy about it. But then he scored again. So yeah, you can go back and have a look if you want, but he was controlling his strikers, and he would very rarely switch into anyone else. He was quite literally letting the AI do everything. Like, I allow the AI back line to do everything until I need to switch in. Look at the state of that. So I'll control Kante and Blanc, cut off passing lanes, come back and try and win the ball back with those, and allow the AI to control the centre-backs and the full-backs until I absolutely have to switch into them, and then I'll do the work. That's the way most people defend. It's the way I defend. This guy was, or that guy rather, was literally letting everyone do everything for him, and he was just holding the strikers. It wasn't difficult to break him down. I just couldn't score. I don't know what it was. The next 2 games, I'm happy to report, were a lot more simple, and I was looking for that extra pass inside the penalty area a little bit more, and that is something that works really well. That title got me. There you go. I mean, it's a bit of fun, all right? So I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, not a lot of people. One person literally says, you're not Nepenthes, are you? Well, no, obviously. But views are views at the end of the day. And do I do YouTube for views? Yes, because I do YouTube for money. It is my job. Do I enjoy doing it? Of course I do. But at the same time, you need to take the rough with the smooth, and you need to incorporate as much clickbait as you can without being obnoxious. And I don't think I packed him again, or what was the title of the video? Packed him again so soon. I did. And it's not a 70 rated player. It's someone who sells for 40,000 coins, and it's not a special item. So that is actually quite rare, right? So I'm not saying, okay, maybe you thought, oh my god, I can't believe you packed Ronaldo again. But at the same time, that's it's not the mouth it comes out of, it's the mind it goes into, right? So there we go. You got me, fair play. I'm glad a lot of people saw that it was in jest. I'm so happy that you're going to start streaming again. I love the good old days. PS5 was a good investment. I only wanted to go for PS5, not because I prefer it in any way, shape or form. I actually hate the controller with a passion. Why 2 thumbsticks next to each other makes sense, I don't know. But I need the market at the end of the day. The market is the best of the 3. So that's what I'm going for. I missed 2 clear-cut opportunities in this game to score goals that I really feel like I should have scored. Messi just misses the target completely. And Depay, having looked at it back in editing, I could have played it across to Ronaldo again. But again, Depay should be scoring. I think I'm more annoyed about the Messi one, because Depay has gone for the near post. That's my fault. I've gone for a little finesse near post. Maybe the angle wasn't quite enough. I should have gone across goal. Fair enough, I accept responsibility there. Messi should be hitting the target. I've not put too much power on it. He should be hitting the target. Straight from kickoff. I thought we were going to get a goal. We didn't. However, he plays it straight back to me, and we're looking for it, and there it is. The extra pass rather than going for goal. And in the 58th minute, my opponent decides that's enough. I'm out, and I'm happy that he did it, because in the back of my mind constantly, even though in the 3 games I felt like I've done enough to win all 3 of them, unlike last week where I maybe got through 1 or 2 I probably shouldn't have, I feel like the first 3 games there, we deserved to win them, should have won them. The first one I made a meal of, but we are 3-0, which is a very good start, but there is still a fair ways to go. We are back on the game. We are live, and we have not made another sale. So anyway, let's run through a few things here and there. Pepe, I have not made money on him. He was not bought for trading purposes. I literally bought him to review him. Done that, sold him on. Bought him for 58, sold him for 59. So I've lost money on him, sure, but you expect that when you review cards. So that's fine. We can bin him off. Aguilar. Links to Alessandrini. Had a shadow on him and managed to pick him up for around 12k, which was, I think, around the price that he sells for, to be honest. But because he had a shadow on him, I managed to sell him for 15. Not a huge profit, but enough for me. Chris Smalling, very happy with him. Picked him up for 12k, sold him for 17.5, again with a shadow. So that's how he managed to do that. Nice profit on him. And then every card here you'll see that we bought for around 2 to 2,500 coins. So everything that you're seeing is, you know, at least 1,000 coins profit. Someone says, actually, Hacking B, actually, you can trade with icons on PC. It's just that you might only find 1 deal a week. And that's my problem. You know, like, unless you're around for that 1 deal, I mean, it's not that I'm not willing to sit there for ages trying to find the 1 deal, right? But, like, I know it's not just a case of going on searching icons and having a look at just 1 filter. You need to go and have a look at different filters, and I do that, right? But Zambrotta there, bid of 506, his buy now is 520. I'm sure if I compare that, I can basically pick him up for it anyway. You're not going to make money on it. And I can sit here constantly for hours on end. Go to the 59th minute on these. How long it'll take to get there, who knows. But I know you can sit here and wait for deals to pop up in the 59th minute. Come on, get there. I'm going to get kicked off now because the game thinks I'm a bot trying to get to the 59th or whatever. But where are we? Where are we? Quite a lot. I mean, we are midday on Saturday. Well, not midday, you know, 4 p.m. on Saturday. So we can now just do this and hope that 1 pops up. Will it pop up? I'm not sure because we have more than 1 over the 59th. Normally, it only works if you've got 1 over the 59th minute. But either way, we can sit here and hope to pick up a good deal and then sell it on. But if there's only really 1 or 2 a week popping up, I mean, I would much rather be on a different platform with a far more active market than trying to... Because there's, in my opinion anyway, I mean, unless you are really patient and you are very lucky to be on the market at the very same time that one person makes a mistake in the card that they list or whatever, I can't trade with icons and I can't do it well. And the other thing with icons on PC as well is, even if you do pick him up, like say I picked up... let's just say I picked up this Bastian Schweinsteiger and I managed to get him or whatever, but I managed to get him on bid for like 100k less than what he sells for. I could list him up for 50k under what he normally sells for. And he could be there for days before he actually sells because there aren't as many people looking for a left-wing Bastian Schweinsteiger. You know, like most people will look for the good icons, the Baggios, the Campbells and such. They'll look for those type of cards rather than they will buy an 86 Henrik Larsson. So I mean, there's one there. I mean, to be fair, there's one there, 230. I don't know how much below price that is, but I will keep an eye on it because you never know. We are on Saturday, so maybe today is the best day to pick up a deal because most people are playing today, and we will look at that. But the chances are, because there aren't that many people bidding, there aren't that many cards. Look at it. Every single card has got like 1,000 coins gap between each one. And it's just, there's no room for bidding. And because there aren't that many, everyone will flock to that Henrik Larsson. That's the problem I have right now. But it is what it is, right? No. So we can go back to this and we can have a look at these deals. The whole you've got 1.5 mil, you can buy Neymar argument. I understand where you're coming from, and yes, I can. At the moment is not a good time to buy anyone because everything's crashing right down. So I don't know whether... I mean, I'm not an expert in that sense. Like, I can't tell you, oh, buy it now because it's crashing because it'll rebound in a week. I don't know, right? I don't know. But Neymar is down in price, I believe, today. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's got something to do with Team of the Year nominee cards potentially coming out soon. But Neymar on PC is 885,000, which I could buy and still have around 800k left, which is actually unreal to think of. If I have a look at the hourly graph here today, so he was selling this morning for... well, midnight, he was selling for around 975 on PC. According to Footbin right now, he's around 885. Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't. We'll have a look in a minute. But I'm not against buying Neymar per se. I just, like, the team is so good right now that Neymar above Depay, I'm not sure is going to make a massive difference to me anyway. But I need to buy Alisson to sort out Kem at the back. We'd already agreed that one player purchased in a first owner road to glory was the only thing that really made sense. Because otherwise, if we have two players, then all of a sudden it becomes, it's not really a first owner. At the moment, we are full first owner. And I want to keep it that way for as long as possible. I don't really want to buy Alisson. I would prefer it to make more of a challenge and to keep it strictly first owner if I can, because it makes it even more difficult. Not that it's difficult anyway. We've had insane luck and, you know, we are where we are because of pack luck. But, yeah, so every card here is at least 1,000 coins profit, I think. There are a couple, and Eder Militao is the one that I've not really made much, if any, on. So Hernandez, I broke even on him because I bought him, didn't really know. Just took a bit of a punt, bought him for like 2.5k, sold him on for 2.6, so I've not made any money on him. But the intention was to try and sell him for at least 3k, right? But turns out he's not going for that anymore, so we can bin him off. Marcus Llorente links to Jan Felix Player of the Month. So if you do him and you can't afford the Inform or the Rule Breaker, you can get the normal one. Most people want him with a shadow for defense-minded purposes. Makes sense. Bought him for like 2.2, 2.3. Eder Militao. I bought a lot of Eder Militao, and I'm having to sell them off at very minimal profit. We're talking a couple of 100 coins a card. Because at the moment, for whatever reason, he's just not selling. Upper Meccano, man. This guy I was buying last week for 2k and selling for like 2.5, 2.6. This week, I mean, he just without any chem stuff whatsoever, he's selling for over 3,000 coins. Picked him up for 2.5k. Wasn't really sure. Managed to sell him for nearly 5k. That's nearly a 2,500 coin profit. And Tomori, I think we packed him, but we can bin that off. I know some things are under 3k, some things are over 3k, but let's just say roughly it's 20 cards at 3k. It's looking at 60,000. We'll disregard the other three. We'll disregard the prices that are up and down. It would have been so much easier to do that from the beginning. We're looking at 60,000 coins, which puts me on 1,650-ish. Do I have anything else in the club that I was keeping? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in this club. So, I don't have anything big sellable. I mean, Godin I think is sellable. Marco Reus is sellable. We can get coins for those if we want to. Don't think any of this is sellable. Most of this. Rodri is sellable as well. There we go. So, we could get rid of these three, which would give us, what, maybe 10, 15k each? Yeah, you're looking at around 12,000 coins for him. Probably the same for Rodri. Do I buy Neymar? I didn't want to, but now that I've got it in my mind, I mean, I could get maybe 12, 13k per card there, right? So if we were to sell all 3 of them, and we add that together with the goods in our trolley that is on the transfer list, and we put it together with what we have already, we're probably close to 1.7. If I bought Neymar... I don't know when the best time to buy Neymar is. I might have to go look at a few people's streams, like trading streams, and see what people are saying. Not done that today, to be fair. Right, so there for 900. Don't know whether we could get him on a bid or something. So 880. It's 5k. Cheaper than what Footbin's telling me. 880. Yeah, if I bought him and sold the 385s and what's on the transfer list, and in the meantime kept doing a little bit of trading, we could actually be back up toward 1 million by the end of the weekend and have Neymar tradable in the club, which I'd be alright with. Like, you guys know, or the majority of you know, that this account is not just my road to glory. It is, but it's also the account I use to review players, right? And I do videos on it. So the coin balance, even though you're looking at it thinking, why don't you go and buy Kenny Dalglish or something? Why not? You know, why not go and have a look to see what icon you can buy for the road to glory? I need those coins for the most part for reviewing players. To have the coins there to go and buy Pepe, or to go and buy any other team of the group stage card, or to review this, that, and the other. I need the coins there to do that. That's kind of why I wanted to go first owner road to glory, so we can keep them separate but have them on the same account. That's what I wanted to do, and for the most part, it's been working up until now. Does that one literally just gone? Yeah, so the next cheapest one is 882. But, I mean, I wouldn't just buy the first one I'd see. I'd sort of just hover around a little bit and see if we could pick one up on the cheap. But either way, that's the question of today's episode. Should we just keep trotting along, keep topping up the coins, keep doing what we're doing, go and complete João Felix over time, because I do want him, the SBC. Because I'm not saying he'd go into the team. He'd actually go on the bench. If I prefer him over Depay, maybe I would play him in the team. I do really like him. I think he's really nice, but I am slightly in love with Depay. And they're both 5-star skills. So, I don't know. What do you reckon? Do we drop Depay and pick up João Felix, put him on the bench, and then buy Neymar? Or do we not buy Neymar, ignore that for now, see what happens with his price, and go complete João Felix and just sort of interchange Depay and Felix? That is a question, and I would very much like an answer to that. If I can trade upwards and buy Neymar and be left with 1 million coins, I'd be alright to do that, I think. I mean, knowing I can trade and make money back, I feel much better about actually spending coins on players for the road to glory. If you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, or would you ever consider buying a card that's 800,000-900,000 coins for the road to glory, I would have said no, because I know I need coins for player reviews and such. But I don't know, I'm a little bit happier to do it now, to be fair. Maybe, yeah, let me know what you think, because at the moment, off the bench, we have Atal is a great utility player, comes on for Blanc quite a lot. Carrasco and Dembele, well, Dembele 100% is the player that comes on for Messi nearly every single game at some point, because Messi's stamina's not great. Then, before Jota got his upgrade, Carrasco would be the player to come on, but now I'm bringing Jota on more and more. I don't bring on Aubameyang, ever. I very rarely bring on Douglas Costa now that we have Dembele on the bench, because Depay has come in. Dembele has taken Douglas Costa's place, basically, and I don't really bring on Heung-min Son either. I never use Mollet, so we could put Son, Aubameyang, Mollet into João Felix, really, I guess. Let me know what you think. I don't know. A lot of discussion points there, actually. I need to get Alisson, but I'm just hoping at some point I pack him. He's not like a tremendous walkout. He's not difficult to get, really. in the grand scheme of things. It is so much harder to pack a Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, for example, than it is to pack Alisson, but we'll see. I don't mind playing with that team as it is chemistry-wise for now, so let me know what you think in the comments. If you have enjoyed this chatty road to glory, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.